Oh boy. What's going on, guys? It's Steve. Listen, man. Listen. First of all, I said this in the beginning of the season, okay? A lot of people agreed. A lot of people disagreed. This is what I said. Paul George ain't a superstar. And Skip Bayless said it perfectly well. He is a poor man's LeBron James. He's never going to be the centerpiece to an NBA championship team. There are literally two handful of players in the NBA that you can currently build around, and you would have a chance to win an NBA championship. These are the players: LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi freaking Leonard, and Carmelo Anthony. Those are the only players, and I might even take Melo off that list because of his age and his clear decline, but still, those are the only players at this point in time in the NBA that you can sit back and build around and say, take us to the promised land. Here's a superstar and another all-star player. You got a stacked team now. Take us. Listen, Paul George is not that player, and he proved it in the NBA Finals. Listen, I know Pacer fans don't like me because I told the truth and I hurt their feelings. Oh my goodness, you said Paul George isn't a superstar. I'm disliking the video. Whatever. I said I made so many videos on Paul George before the season started, and I had people hating, saying you're stupid. Paul George is elite. He's gonna take the next step. He's gonna, go have a top seed in the conference this year. But guess what? He did not. He did not have a top seed in the conference, and he got swept. He got swept 4-0, 4-0, and he's 0 of 15. 0 of 16 now in the final go-ahead buckets with 20 seconds left to win the game or tie it. Okay, and another thing. After he was talking and chatting like that, it's clear and evident he wants to leave. But this is more important. Before I get to that point, this is more important. Paul George literally quit on his team mid-playoffs, looking like Rajon Rondo with the Dallas Mavericks. How are you going to quit on your team like that? Come on, man. How Lance Stevenson, I know he doesn't have help, and I feel bad for Paul George because, look, he doesn't have help, okay? I know this. But he's still not that player to win an NBA championship with. He is not that player. I'm sorry, but he's not. A great player, a freaking elite superstar player in the playoffs, but in the regular season, no. And even then, he's not at that superstar level in order to carry a team like Curry or like your LeBrons or KDs or Hardens or Russ Westbrooks. And you might add Chris Paul in there, but old age and injury, take Chris Paul off. Never mind. Okay? And actually, forget it. Let's stop talking about Melo. If you want to take him off, take him off. I can agree, he should be taken off, but then I can also agree he should be on this list. But it's whatever. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that now, on top of telling CJ Miles to the press, talking trash on his teammates to the press, look, I should have had the last shot. I should have this. I should have that. Oh, you should have? You should have. Okay, so what happened when you did get the last shot? What happened when you got the last shot? You didn't even hit the rim. Your shot was so garbage. You hit the backboard because you forced up a three because you thought, oh, I need to hit the shot right now. LeBron's on me. You still had 4 seconds left to create. 4 seconds, and you pull up with LeBron right on you, and you don't hit the rim. And now, after supporting Paul George for the last week and a half to 2 weeks, now I'm criticizing him because I don't like the way he ended his relationship with the Indiana Pacers. If you don't know what just happened, supposedly, by the way, the ex-teammates of Paul George are snitches. I don't care about that. Anyway, supposedly, and I say supposedly because allegedly, I can't say that enough. Allegedly. I'm not claiming this is true, but supposedly and allegedly, Paul George told some of his ex-Pacer teammates, I don't know who it was, it could have been Roy Hibbert, it could have been, I don't know who, someone, that he wants to join, out of all teams that would want him. Listen to that. Out of all of the teams that would want him. Now, keep in mind, the Boston Celtics don't want him because Danny Ainge don't want him. Danny Ainge don't want Melo. I don't know who Danny Ainge wants. I don't know if he wants a draft pick, so he has Isaiah Thomas and then Al Horford, and then he also has, players to build around in the future. I don't know what he wants, but Danny Ainge does not want any of the star players now. He don't want Melo. He don't want Paul George. He don't want Kawhi. I don't know who the hell he wants. But out of all the teams, he don't even want friggin' Jimmy Butler. Anyway. Out of all of the teams he could possibly say he wants to go to, he decides he wants to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, 2 reasons why this is good and bad for Paul George. Good for his brand. This man just got his own sneaker deal, which is good. He got his own sneaker deal. Guess what? Now, you're in LA. You're going to have so many cameras, lights, camera, action. You're gonna be around so many celebrities, your brand, your notoriety, your name is all gonna pick up, and people are gonna buy sneakers more, and your brand's gonna elevate. You're gonna be making more money. Smart move there for wanting to go to Los Angeles. Now, in a basketball sense, listen, I know they got Magic Johnson, and I'm really excited for the future of the Lakers with Magic Johnson. Unfortunately, wait, hold on. Let me make sure no one is walking because I'm about to scream. Okay, no one's walking outside my dorm. Okay, let me backtrack real quick. So, I'm very excited for the future of the Los Angeles Lakers because they got Magic Johnson. They brought someone into the franchise that is going to help build the franchise and actually will. Unfortunately for me, my New York Knicks could not do that shit. My Knicks could not do that. We got Phil Jackson. Stop it. Change the conversation. I'm having a good day. It's beautiful. There's no clouds out. Calm down. Now, I can understand from that point that, look, they got Magic Johnson. Everyone's going to want to come play with me there. But you also have to look at market value. And when I mean market value, I'm talking about free agency. I'm not talking about money now. Now I'm talking about free agency value. The market value in terms of basketball, right? Who is going to go to the Los Angeles Lakers? First of all, D'Angelo Russell, solid player. Pretty solid player. Julius Randle, pretty solid player as well. 2 good solid role players. What's that other dude's name? Jordan Clarkson, solid player. Okay? So that's good. He has some solid role players on that team. Do you have any star players on that team? No. Do you have any potential immediate chance of winning? You'll probably be like an 8th seed if they get Paul George, but first round exit. Who's going to want to come to the Lakers though in the next few years? They're gonna have to build around draft picks or market value doesn't make sense. There's no big name free agents. I mean, Blake Griffin, if you want to consider that. Chris Paul, you already said he's re-signing with the Clips. I think Blake Griffin actually already re-signed with the Clips. I don't know, but at the end of the day, why? Out of all places, the Lakers. I mean, I can understand it in terms of monetary value and in terms of your brand. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about that. I understand you wholeheartedly 100%. But in terms of your basketball career, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't. I don't understand why anyone would want to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. That's like, okay, it's not like because the Knicks actually have Melo and then KP, but let's say Melo and KP weren't on the Knicks. Okay, and we just had, actually keep KP there. Let's say Melo wasn't on the Knicks. No one wanted to go with Melo there because of Phil Jackson. So imagine, without Melo, that would be like Paul George saying, oh, I'm going to go to New York. We have a bright future. We have such a bright future. Listen, I'll say this now and I'll say this, and I said this before. The Los Angeles Lakers and the New York Knicks are going to be irrelevant for a very, and by the way, I think they have Brandon Ingram as well, the Lakers. They're going to be irrelevant for a very, very long time in terms of basketball, in terms of winning. Now, they're never irrelevant because obviously New York is the Mecca and LA is LA. I mean, come on, those are the 2 capitals of the United States. Let's be real. DC too, whatever. Bum-ass Washington Wizards. JK, I love my man John Wall. He's a beast. Bradley Beal, too. They're just one piece away from making some big moves, man. Like, if you think about it like that, right? Why would he not want... And I brought up Washington at that point for a real good reason. Why would Paul George not want to go to Washington? Listen, you're in D.C., okay? And D.C. is gorgeous. I know it's cold, but it's gorgeous. You're in Washington freaking D.C., the capital, the real capital of the United States. Okay? I don't understand the logic behind choosing the Lakers over the Wizards. What? Just think about it. You are the same player as John Wall. Athletic. You can run the floor. You have the chance of playing with the best point guard in the Eastern Conference in John Wall, one of the best backcourts in the NBA in John Wall and Bradley Beal. You have Marcin Gortat, okay? You have that Markieff Morris out of one of the Morris brothers, okay? You have a team that right now is doing good in the playoffs, and you're gonna choose the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers over the Washington Wizards. What the? How does that make sense? Paul George, what are you doing? Why are you choosing the Lakers over the Wizards? If you go to the... let's also say this. The Western Conference, you think it's good now? Just wait until Russell Westbrook gets a better supporting cast. Just wait until Gordon Hayward continues to develop. Just wait until James Harden continues to get a better supporting cast. And wait, am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. That's who I'm forgetting. The San Antonio Spurs with Kawhi Leonard, who's going to stay on the Spurs, who have one of the best coaches in NBA history, possibly the best, depending on how you judge it. Okay, you have Kawhi, whose team is only going to get better, and Kawhi is going to be one of the best players of all time, possibly top 20, 25 if he continues to play the way he's playing now. This guy's already a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. This guy's already a Finals MVP. He's probably going to be an MVP in the next few years. He's like 20, what is he, like 25, 24, 26? Like, this dude is like so young. This dude is young as hell. It doesn't make sense. Why go to the West? Oh, wait a minute. Am I forgetting someone else? It's just, let me see. The Spurs, the Clippers, the Grizzlies. Let me see. The Jazz, the Thunder, who are going to keep getting better. That have someone that's averaging a triple-double. The Pelicans with DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday, who they're going to build around, who's going to be making the playoffs very soon. Who am I missing? Who else is in the Western Conference? Let's see. Oh, that's right. The second best player in the world, Kevin Durant. Wait, who else is on that team? Oh yeah, the best point guard in the world, Stephen Curry. Who else is on that? Oh yeah, the best backcourt in the world, Curry and Klay Thompson. Who else is on that? Oh, yeah, Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the world, one of the best two-way players. Who else? A triple-double machine. One of the best defensive players in the world. One of the best all-around players in the world, Draymond Green. Listen, Paul George, it makes no sense whatsoever to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't see any sense besides monetary gain to go to the Los Angeles freaking Lakers. Are you kidding me? Paul George, are you kidding me? You're pissing me off. You're going to choose the Western Conference that in 2 years is going to be all title contenders. The Pelicans, the Spurs, the Warriors, the Jazz, the Clippers, the Thunder, the Rockets, all with young superstar players who are going to continue to get a better supporting cast with the years. You're going to tell me you want to go there when you can go to the conference where LeBron only has probably, 2-3 years left? By then, how old will he be? 20, 28, 29, 30 at most? You're going to tell me you want to go to the West when you can stay in the East with John Wall and Bradley Beal? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And to be honest, sounds like you're making either two things. I'm not going to speak for the man, but either two things are occurring in this situation. Either people are talking, meaning people are influencing his decision to go to LA, meaning his crew and people like that, or he really thinks he can win with the Lakers. But I mean, there's no immediate future with him. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know, that truly doesn't make sense to me. Why? Why would you pick the Lakers over the Wizards? That's malarkey. That's silly. That's honestly silly. You know, like, come on, man. You're 26 already. By the time they get a good supporting cast around you, let's be real, you're not gonna be a title contender with D'Angelo Russell and Jordan Clarkson and Brandon Ingram and Julius Randle. You're not gonna be a title contender. You probably won't even make the playoffs because it's going to be even more competitive with, you know, the Pelicans getting better supporting cast this offseason, the Rockets, the Thunder, the Utah Jazz, the Grizzlies, the Spurs, the Warriors, the Portland Trailblazers. I forgot Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. How dare I? Excuse me, Dame Dollar. It doesn't make sense. Okay? His chances of winning in the West are complete 0%. It's not even 0.001. It's a complete 0.00 to the infinity percent. Why would you not go to... Listen, man. Paul George, you're too good of a talent to waste. You're not going to win a champion. You're not a LeBron, but you're too damn good of a talent to waste. Too damn good. That is why I'm so upset. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your man, Steve. I'm out. Peace.